Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll show you how to improve chatbot accuracy by maintaining chat history and passing system information in your chat widget. If you want your chatbot to give more accurate and contextual responses, this video is for you. Let's dive in.
Okay, so I'll demonstrate about what I'm going to do. So let us type message hi, and it is not working because I have to run the queue stack. So I'm running PHP artisan queue work. Now you can see the messages came. Now let us type anything else. Suppose let us type tell me something about yourself or something like this. Okay, and now the reply would be related to that I'm an AI assistant and blah 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 and all these things. But and let us ask one more question. So, what was my first question? And it will tell you the same question which you just typed. Your first question was, what was my first question? As there are two things. One, that it is giving some predefined answers that I'm an AI assistant. For example, if you are creating an assistant for car sales, or if you are creating an assistant for logistics or IT, he should be particular to some particular field, not a global assistant which can answer anything. So it has to be very accurate with respect to the field you are choosing. So for that we would be passing the system prompt. So for passing the system prompt, I'll create one method, that is get system prompt. You can directly pass that into the function also, but just for clean code, I'm doing like this. You can create a protected variable, so pass the value, set that value, get that value. But yeah, this method looks pretty easy to me. That's why I'm doing like this. Okay, and once I'm done with the system prompt, the other would be maintaining the history, so that whatever chat I have done with the chatbot, he should remember that. So that if in any situation, if I ask about what I have asked the first question or anything, it should answer according to what chat or happened between us. So these two things I'll be explaining in this tutorial. So as you can see, I'm typing a system prompt that you are a website chatbot. You give the information about cars only, so that this chatbot should be car specific. So it must be a car specific assistant. And also I'm mentioning that never mention that you are an AI, so that the user who are coming to your website, they must feel that it's a real person who is talking to you. Okay. So to pass the system prompt, you have to use the system role and has to pass the content to the chat API. So let us take one very variable. Let us take it as thread, or you can take anything. I'm just using thread because that looks relevant to what I'm creating. So these are the threads of multiple messages. So that's why I'm taking this variable. You can take anything. So define the role, that is system. So system role is used to give Chat GPT or OpenAI the information that this is what you are currently. So before proceeding to do user request, you should get that system information and reply according to that only. So for example, now did add the system prompt. Now I'm asking, who are you? So it will give that I'm a car sales AI or something like that. So let us wait. You see, I provide information about cars. Now, this AI is providing you the information about any particular field. Okay. Now, issue here is that every time when you uh, send the messages, it will pass the system and user. It is not storing any history or anything. So it would not give you very accurate result. So to maintain that, you have to create the history functions. So how you can do that? Let us pass the session. So what I'll be doing, that I'll be storing all the information into the temporary session, so that whenever any request is passed to the chat GPT, it should pick the previous request previous history from the session, pass that to the chat GPT and proceed like this. And by that, it will be able to give you more accurate results. So I have passed session from request session in my controller and use that variable in my service. And I'll be defining the thread that is session get. So what I'll be doing that if already there is a session, there's a variable in the session that is thread that use that, append the new messages into that. If there isn't, then set one initially, okay, and proceed like this. And once you are done with overall functionality, pass the information as an assistant to the same session. I don't know if you are able to understand that, but if you see the code, okay, keep watching this video, you will be able to understand what I'm saying. So I have taken the thread, I have added the condition that if thread is empty, that is first case when your user just came into the chatbot and he did type anything. So in that case, he'll pass the system variable, okay, initially, and we'll set the thread zero index, yeah, means first array to uh, this value, and then likewise add the other user messages to the thread, and then when receiving, it will add a new message, the response as a assistant role. So now I'm putting the variable session board thread and thread. So what happened now, you can get the thread. Once the request is processed, the new thread value is set. So now the next time when he'll type any message, he'll get the previous threads. So likewise, he'll be able to get all the information which the user have asked from him in the previous messages. Okay. I don't know. Uh, sorry. I want to say that that's how you are going to create the history. So now let us test it. Hi. And hello. How can I assist you today? Tell me about cars. Okay. And it will give you the information cars are motors, vehicles. And what was my previous question? And it will give you the information like your previous question was tell me about cars, which is correct. So as you can see, it maintained the history and everything. And now it is very accurate and working very precisely and giving the information with particular niche. So that's how you can create the chat widget. Please do let me know if you have any questions in the comments.
I hope you enjoyed my video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more content.